Now, I'm not sure I understand the fact that I'm not sure that I understand that last song. It was so auto-tuned and a bit hip and happening. It sounded like a wasp wearing a nose peg in a galvanised bucket. Maybe that's what your kids really feel is really sick or ill or unwell or hot right now or cool. But who knows? Well, someone who was on the hub of the nub of the cusp of what was hip and happening then, crisp and dry, rock and roll, and was definitely in my top 100 of most annoying people not to be with, is sat next to me now. He was 3/4 of the most famous thing to come out of Liverpool, apart from the M57, and only that flat, only when he sings, only kidding, a drummer, Wookiee lover, husband and lover and friend to mainly Wookiees. Well, there's a whole list of things that he's great at that he's written down in his own handwriting. The one, the only, unless he's been cloned, here we are again, RANGO SPACE.
Peace and love, or war or peace if you're into Tolstoy. Personally, I prefer Ice Age 4. It's cool. Yeah.
It's only more drummy today, but he's been out there rehearsing in Birmingham. But last year, when we were on Thursdays, you and your wife were there, and you were celebrating 25 years together.
Yeah, now we're celebrating 25 years apart. We have the 50% open relationship.
You have a 50% open relationship. 50.
50. I've only told her half the things I get up to.
So what? So what's that you think you're waving in my face? Oh yes, okay, what's that you've got there then?
I never thought you'd ask. Back in the 1960s, the guys and I realised we were wondering how much money we were able to have. Sometimes you lose count, other times you pay people to lose count for you. So we decided to be film stars, kind of cinematic idols. Well, I've been that idol all my life. Well, not yet,
Yes, actually, the 3 films you did, why have they not been released, till now on DVD?
Well, if we'd released them on DVDs in 1967, you'd have to wait 30 years for anything to play it on. Can you imagine waiting that long? It's easy if you try, and much easier if you don't.
Okay, so why so long then than that? Why?
I think it's down to one fact.
Yeah.
The fact they're rubbish. Not very good.
Oh.
I watched them last night and our performances are, well, non-existent. We just seem to be walking around each scene in a haze.
Oh, drugs.
Yeah, we couldn't get any.
Oh.
I think we were out of it. It would have been a lot more interesting and out there. Mainly because it was exteriors.
Oh, now you're not advocating drug use on a Sunday, are you?
No, people who take drugs, they're not groovy, man. I mean, taking away drugs from people who have them. It's really annoying. If you are on drugs and someone moves them, you're too out of it to be able to find them again. Did I leave them on the mantelpiece or in my coat pocket? Damn, I'll have to go buy some more. Yeah, so kids, don't take drugs.
Now, isn't it true to say that you've been influenced, not by other bands, but you've influenced bands yourself? I mean, you must have influenced at least the 90s band Mirage.
Mirage, yeah, they ripped us off. But we've come to an understanding. If you look out of the window, the smashed one, yeah.
Oh, who's that long-haired lad sellotaped at the front of that bus?
Oh, him, yeah. That's lead singer and 90s icon. And the other guys are Neil Gulligan and his brother Leo.
Who's the person next to him?
Oh, that's just a girl who shortchanged me insane.
But you can't do this. Look, the usual channels are awkward, a spat via social network or calling the lawyers to play both songs at the same time and claim that your one is more generic than the other one's use of blues standards and an obvious middle eight and middling lyrics. Sort of. Look, will you put that Pritt stick down?
I'm not saying the last person who said something like that got their mouth glued to the nearest pigeon. I'm keeping it a secret, and a threat if you get me. Ask any bird, just not her, because she stuck to a double-decker. Other chocolate bars are available.
Now, would you say your pop success is down to your ability to threaten people?
I couldn't say. Alright, I've had to accidentally push myself in a canal.
So, do you ever talk to the rest of the band?
Well, no.
Well, why didn't you? I mean, didn't you work with Paul McQuirkley recently on his new album?
Yeah, he's out there practicing his accordion.
I can hear that, yeah.
But we didn't talk.
Yeah.
We used a series of levers and pulleys and email. But talking, no.
Was there a falling out?
Only that window if you keep up this line of questioning.
Okay, so the box set is out on Wednesday. Go out and buy it and love it.
If it's the last thing you ever do, peace and love.
Honestly, I will do it.
And thanks to my voice double at the beginning, who was a bit
he
brummy.
Was all right. That's pretty good. Now,
before I arrived in the studio.
What can you tell me about songs in general? I mean, do you think that songs influence people to sing, or do you think they do that anyway?
I think music speaks for itself.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people like yourself. A lot of people don't like yourself, and to be honest, I found you incredibly irritating. And
I found you in a skip round the back of the supermarket.
Yeah, but I find you alluring in a pair of leather trousers, but only for a distance with binoculars.
I fine you £2,000 for terrible puns.
Indeed, well, we'll look forward to that later on. Thank you for coming along to the studio, and please leave it now. Rango Star Spaceman.
Peace and love.
Changed your name recently.